This game has flashing lights. If you or a family member have a known history of epileptic seizures, please be careful about watching this video. If this does occur, please call emergency backup ASAP. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy the video. Yeah, I'm not feeling well, so I'm probably not going to put a VTube model on. Not feeling 100%. Why do I start stream then? I want to play more Metaphor. Until my body literally tells me, hey, you know, maybe get off. Relax. At least a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. First things first, I have to see if sounds okay. Probably hear it in my voice too, that hope that's okay with everyone. I'm just gonna kind of relax and play some games and just gonna relax. And this is kind of the one thing that I want to do if I start pre-recorded content more than doing Twitch is if I'm sick, I know I could just sit back and play the game and only talk here and there. Okay, I don't forget what I was doing. I don't really need imagination. See how
What do you want to do? Well then.
good.
The party descends upon the Forsaken Tower. Is the decision to pursue such a beast one of bravery or something else altogether? The Gauntlet Runner stops in front of the imposing structure, its glare already making itself known. Will they be the ones who discover its truth?
I'm gonna run through this tower like there's no tomorrow.
Now then.
Well, also, if I don't read these out loud, I'm sorry, because I don't have like 100% the energy to do that. I might just read them by myself. I'll leave them on the screen long enough for people to read. Some of them I will read. Well, we'll arrive. Time to knuckle down and get slain the monsters.
Certainly.
Splendid.
Got it?
True.
Here we go.
Do you need something?
Okay then. Let's go. We go.
Let's push through! All right,
I knew I
how's
could
that?
count on you.
Keep warned, our enemies are aware of us.
Let's push through!
I knew I could count on you.
Take sauce! Belt up! Right!
Wait a second!
Let's do
I'll
this!
show you! The demon? Looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time this tower! Let's
I owe you.
Let's say by this power! Light! It wasn't enough?
Wasn't that
Is everyone all
supposed to
right?
be a weakness?
I'll run you through!
Got myself yawning.
I got anything else?
We found some good find.
We charge in at once!
Call upon a royal soul!
Wizard! Flare!
Even easier than expected.
Good. 'Tis done. I continue to grow. Whoa.
We're so lucky.
Come on! All right, how's that? Let's push through!
You're a beast!
Stay on your toes.
Yeah!
Tis our opening!
Now get in there!
Standing, I
Finish 'em off. I'll show you. Burn! That's the last of them. The way's clear. Stay soft. On your toes, everyone.
We found something.
Well, well.
Ah!
Come.
This stupid thing wants me. Burn!
Come forth, royal soul!
A trivial fight, really.
We found something.
Incredible!
What now?
General.
A new ability. Right. I could get used to this. A new power to wield. Right. I could get used to this. A new ability.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
And my whole body hurts. It doesn't feel great.
Yeah. Right. I could get used to this. A new power to wield. Right. I could get used to this.
Okay, so whenever I get that up, go fine. Any assassin up to 10?
New skills, new possibilities. I've found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I've found new power.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
I'm counting up.
Of course.
Really. New skills, new possibilities. Good. I'm still getting stronger. I've found new power. New skills, new possibilities.
Get Magic Seeker up.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power.
Which one's this? Cleric.
Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power. New skills, new possibilities.
Okay. That's it. That's all I have.
What now?
I literally need a few more and then I can get this, because once I get to rank 8 with her, and I'll be able to get more points. This opens to this automatically. Or are they giving me 2 routes to go now?
For that.
Let's push through! Come on! Alright, how's that?
The generator will not bother us anymore.
Exemplary.
Let's push through. All right. How's that? Come on. Let's push through.
There. That one's gone.
They found us! Look alive!
That was well done.
Oh no! We're respawted!
Let's push through.
Amazing! Great moves back there. If it's useful, I say grab it.
We're spotted. Blades at the ready.
Power can be so intoxicating. Evil wind, our enemy aware of us.
All right. Come on.
There. That one's gone.
I don't like this. Yep.
What now?
This place.
Making sure that I can actually level everyone up.
Are we clear?
Yeah.
Get ready.
Ninja! But all things seemed right.
How can you beat this?
Tougher than I thought.
Here I go! Heed me! I'm sorry, everyone.
Excited.
Heisme! That's a lot of it! Be careful out there, okay?
Good.
Excellent. We acquire what we tasked with achieving. One such as this policing crossroad.
No then.
In that case.
Right?
I think I just did 2 birds.
Hey! Okay then. Right?
I believe.
That's got me thinking.
Of course.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's go!
Now what am I to do?
All right then. Where to?
Let's go! Everyone's here.
Now then.
It's your call. Let's move.
How tragic.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
I'm just incredulous.
That's weird to say, man.
Joy.
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Well then. Huh?
All right then.
I'm just incredulous.
All right then. What now?
Oi.
Hey,
The goods are cheap today.
All right then.
let's go.
Let's knock two birds with one stone here.
Really now? Well, isn't this?
Amazing!
Aha.
I'll tell you the monsters.
What?
A fine thing indeed.
Hmm? All right.
Aha! Fight on!
Isn't that...
What'll it be? Fight another.
All right then.
go.
This is collateral.
Hang on. Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
Oh, come on.
All right then.
Let's go. Okay, what's the plan?
Now then.
We could fulfill our...
Let's go then, love. It's your call.
Let's be off.
What to pick? All right then. All right.
The Orb-Wise Path, a cave on an uninhabited island east of Virga Island, comes into view. An old Mustari custom says the deceased can ascend as guardian deities if their remains are fed to the snakes here. Time passes, lands and peoples change, and the unthinkable becomes sacred tradition. The party arrives with complicated feelings.
Ah, I see.
Right.
Be that as it may.
I'm going.
Cool. Wow.
Okay then. Let's go. place.
Yes.
They noticed us. On your guard.
We got this.
All right. How's that?
Take it. You can always toss it later.
Pardon?
Isn't that...
Come on!
Impressive. Your training has paid off.
Wow, not bad.
Let's see if I go.
Oh,
Yes.
That was well done.
Exemplary.
That was well done.
All right. How's that?
that was brilliant.
Let's explore this place a little bit more. I need to go down here.
Hey,
That was brilliant.
Come on!
Our enemies are aware of us. I knew you could do it.
Let's push through!
We found something. Let's take it with...
That might come in handy in a pinch.
Oh no, we're respawning.
Come and get it! Smash it!
They've noticed us.
That might come in handy in a pinch.
We found something.
Amazing.
400 on one ally. That's really good. My opinion.
Come on! Smash it!
We can breathe a little easier now, I think.
What now?
Okay, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Alright, how's that?
Find. Add it to the collection.
Come on!
Marvelous.
Let's push through!
Oh.
Alright, how's that?
Hey, good one.
Come on!
I knew you could do it.
Alright, how's that?
On your guard.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
They saw us. Belt up, you lot.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Come on!
Such skill.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
Alright, how's
Very
that?
impressive.
What?
We've been spotted.
Come on!
We must be vigilant.
Oh, that's lovely.
Okay, so I definitely know that this is the way to fight the monster.
Let's push through!
All right, you did it.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Such an elegant fighter.
Alright, how's that?
Impressive as ever.
What a fortunate find. Our enemies have discovered us.
Over here.
We scattered them, I think. No threats I can see. Looks like we lost him.
are aware of us.
I knew I could count on you.
I knew we could count on...
I love it.
All right.
Good find.
All right.
Oh.
Kind of curious now.
Yep, we're safe here. Hey, maybe there's something to do here. Gotta be something we can do here. I get the feeling we could move something if we tried. Wait, I think maybe we should try moving things.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
I don't see anything we can't handle easily. They all seem pretty weak. You got this.
Where?
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Oh no! We're respawn...
Wait, I think maybe we should try moving things.
So I need to go down.
They saw us! On your...
Come on!
I knew we could count on you.
All right, how's that? Come on!
I knew you could do.
Let's push through!
Marvelous.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
We've been spotted. We must be vigilant.
Come on!
Let's take it.
This
We
way.
may yet find a use for it.
This way.
Let's push through!
Hey, good one.
Let's do this!
Cat! We have the edge!
Looks like we got momentum.
Ninja! Apologies. Would you
Come
finish it?
forth, Royal Soul!
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
That'll do it.
Nice!
Here we go.
This looks valuable.
Whoa! Now that's what I call treasure!
Now we go back down.
Oh, I think they see us.
Come on!
Marvelous.
They noticed us. On your guard.
I imagine that would be of use.
Yep. This place. So...
Go!
Sound like a chicken. Oh, I have a similar party. Is it that hard?
You think you own this place, huh? You're not ready to call upon our royal souls! You hate their weakness!
Let's go!
Let up now,
Burn!
I call upon royal power within.
Here I go! Come forth now!
Not that hard.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Great work, Captain. The Islanders will be happy to hear the news. Let's hurry and let them know. Thank you.
All right.
But first, might I ask you a random question? What does strength truly mean to you?
Strength is to show compassion to others, I suppose.
Well, aren't you considerate? I wouldn't have thought. Well, then you pass. I hereby appoint you to the position of my personal escort. You do know that I have an adoring public all over the continent. Yes? I get absolutely swarmed when I go out alone. How honored you must feel. Oh, but I kid. I'm just glad to have you aboard. After all, we're both putting our lives on the line to achieve the same goal, are we not? So let me put it to you again. If there's something I want to save, are you still willing to risk your life for it? I do appreciate you fighting alongside me, and I was deadly serious about the escort thing. So, let's give it our best.
The ephemeral songstress, Juna. Within her dwells the virtue of the masked dancer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh,
I feel
I don't.
like I can rely on you.
Who's the last one then?
Oh, that reminds me. I did promise to teach you a songstress's secrets. Though I hardly think they're all that impressive. All I do is show everyone the me I want to be. It's the audience who sees that and feels what they do about it that makes me a songstress. It sounds cryptic, I know, but watch close and you'll see what I mean. Right, my good man? So, for your first duty as my new escort, shall we head back?
Yeah, let's go back to the entrance.
Hey! Okay then. Got it.
Thank you.
Oi!
Hey,
Right then.
Guess we're splitting up.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
All right then. All right then. What now?
Now what am I to do?
What now?
Oh, I should probably go and get stuff done.
All right then.
Let's go.
Whack!
Hey,
It actually cut my throat. Oh no.
Ah, hello.
All right then.
let's go.
Greetings.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
We're gonna do one battle.
I beg your pardon.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Ah, you've come.
Where to?
Let's go.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go.
Oi there!
What is it?
I don't know why is that showing up.
Oh my, what to do?
And what is it?
All right then. Where to? All right. Where to?
Let's go.
Oh.
Incredible, right?
Come on, come on.
All right, let's fight call upon the royal soul. Give up already.
I'll show you.
Bravo!
Look at you.
All right.
Fight another day.
First can go up. He's safe first though.
His Highness, the Prince.
Ah, just you.
Sorry.
Unfortunately.
Gotta get Puppy back.
Those people.
this world.
I couldn't ask him to stay, could I? In any case. Why?
No, but I will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's time to fight Louise, right?
Here you are.
Oh.
Hey,
Got any unfinished business around here? We got to scoot tomorrow, whether you're ready to say goodbye to this place or not. This is where we all be settled. Let us live. Leave no intentions on Louise the Prince. I thought you were going to tell us to stuff ourselves at Terrier's restaurant while we still can, but I guess you don't think with your stomach all the time.
Right then.
That is it. Last chance to tune up before we take on the biggest bastard of a mage out there. One day left. Yeah, let's get.
Shall we? All right then.
In the heart of ambition, no lies and night conviction.
Perhaps.
No, you're right. I should discount it. Perhaps we should resort to underhanded means. Because I simply didn't want to consider it as harm.
Say. I thank you.
Listen! Heed my words.
Wait!
Whoops.
No.
Yes. No. As a knight.
Sorry I'm not reading all this. I'm just kind of reading it by myself. And I hope everyone understands that.
Yeah!
Do you see sense?
Oi!
Well then.
Let's move. Here. Now then.
Absurd.
It was you.
You cur.
Fair enough.
The dance. The dance. Stop.
Speak no more.
Heed my words.
No. Hail!
All right. My word. This time?
I...
No, no.
True.
Yes.
A true knight.
Incredible.
I thank you. My thanks. She. Now. A new power. Yes, I am your knight.
Hello.
Now then.
What now?
Hey.
Excuse me.
Thanks. Nice!
Hold on.
Then. Wow! Yep. Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da 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 da. Da na na. Thank you.
Sure.
Hold on.
Say we conceal a troop with ugly will transform me to I'm kind of really hoping that Atlas gets to a point that they just voice everything. I'm just gonna be honest. I think we're getting to that point that Atlas might get to a point that's just like, yeah, we're just gonna have everyone voice, because that could definitely help.
Greetings. And then...
Yep. I'm sorry.
Sure.
Thank you.
Things have gotten fun.
You... Somehow... However... May I speak? It'll be all right.
Can't lose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Besides, that reminds me. Okay then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
Here we go.
draws nearer.
I don't think we're gonna fight Luis though.
It's finally here.
I think he's gonna bring like a human with him. To be honest, I think he's too much of a pansy. But I might be wrong. Apple.
At last, only a day remains.
Whatever Luis throws at us, this is where we end it.
Between him and the Criers, he's certainly made a production of this. You don't suppose it's a trap?
Nah, he just loves a battle that'll make history. That's the bastard through and through.
Indeed. The man's in first place right now. Not much he stands to gain from subterfuge. But I'll admit, I have my own suspicions.
What? Losing your nerve, old fella? Me? I'm ready to lay the bastard out. I owe him at least one solid whack in the face from our Del.
You can start with one for Del. Give him 100 for yourself. If he becomes king, the kingdom is finished. Maybe even destroyed from the sounds of it.
Rella said as much too. About the country being overrun with hordes of humans. That might be his real aim. Though I can't for the life of me think why Luis would want that. I thought he'd made his name as this grand human slayer.
At the very least, we know that Luis will not wield the king's magic to save this land.
We have our own future we're dreaming of. For Maria and Fabienne. For Grius and Rella. We've got to win this. For everyone's sakes.
You would pursue peril.
Great. Let's move out.
The stage is set for the decisive battle to take place in Grand Trad. And so the Gauntlet Runner takes to the sky. He does not return within the hush of teleportation magic as a mere wanderer, but with the fanfare required of one who would claim to be prince. He is a boy no more. He stands now on equal footing with Luis, and his triumphant descent over the capital will finally make that known, whether or not his gambit is only a means to an end.
He's here! Wow! It's really him!
Let's do this.
Your Highness!
Well, let's see him.
It's His Royal Highness the Prince. We've been waiting for you. Go and teach that damn Luis a lesson.
Finally! This is better than any of the fables. I'm putting all my money on Luis to win.
Sounds like they're more excited about the spectacle than about the prince being alive. Still, suppose it makes sense.
But by the faces in the sky and upon the rock, we are squarely set in second place. Even with the gap between us and Luis, the prince has faithful supporters.
Though 'tis not truly His Highness's face wrought in stone, but our captain's. After all this time, I cannot help but feel conflicted.
Luis
There's nothing for an old woman like me. Saint Rella spoke truth. We need the help of His Royal Highness the Prince.
He's the boy with the saint's blessing. He's got to be genuine. If the Sanctus Church's power is waning, should I take His Highness's side over Luis?
Even after her confession, they still keep her words close. I suppose no amount of past sins could make them forget her genuine kindness. Seems strange to say, but we owe her a great deal. Without her, the people would never have calmed, much less placed their trust in us. We can't let them down.
But looking around the city, some of the fervor seems beyond reason.
Your Highness, you can't stop it, Luis. You've got to kill all the idiots who believe in him. They're not right in the head.
That right? You're the ones who aren't right in the head. It's because of stiff old cowards like you that this country's been spinning its wheels. Not ever getting better.
Keep my mouth shut.
Then why hasn't Luis shown up yet, eh? Sounds like he's your coward after he arranged all this too.
True enough. If he doesn't even show up after all this fuss he's made, everyone would feel like fools.
Probably going for another big, grandstanding entrance like at the royal funeral.
Don't care what he's planning. Either way, he's dead meat.
Save your fury for the fight ahead. But still.
Over there, His Royal Highness the Prince has arrived.
Whoa, and Lady Juna as well.
I say, nothing wrong with an adoring public, but this is getting more claustrophobic than the engine room. We don't want to get stuck. I'm popping back in the row.
Let's head to the Hushed Honeybee Inn for now. I'm sure Maria will be happy to see us back.
Old.
All the customers say they're on your side. I was surprised at how popular you are.
Thanks for helping, Maria. We couldn't have done it without you.
I tried my very, very best.
I never thought Luis would be the one throwing down the gauntlet to you. If he'd survived, I'm sure he'd say the same. You'd better get some rest tonight. Come on, Maria. It's time you went to bed.
I wish we could stay up and talk more. Good luck tomorrow. I'll be cheering for you.
Go.
It's finally happening.
Yeah.
We've got to win this. For Grius' sake, too.
Victory is in our grasp. We once thought it impossible to save His Highness the Prince, after all, and he now lives.
But without the king's wards, we'll be fighting on even ground. He won't make this easy on us.
The king's magic lived up to the legends. Capable of shaking the world itself. Every man, woman, and child has been at its whims for months.
Not the kind of power any of us want in Luis's hands.
But will this fight truly settle everything? By the spell's own rules, the throne will go to whoever wins the most support. Even after this battle, the crown's fate isn't set. We saw how the people's hearts have been whipped to dangerous passions. When the dust settles...
Whatever they make of it, we've come this far. All we can do now is finish our fight and strike to kill. Any less, and Luis will cut us down.
Indeed. Let us now devote ourselves to victory, and then worry of what comes after.
We must believe in all we've yet accomplished.
This should be our last battle against Luis. I'm just trying to stay hopeful, knowing how far we've come. Now you've awoken your archetype, forged friendships, and taken so many burdens on your shoulders. You've really risen to this fight.
It's been an honor to serve.
Wow. Listen to you sounding like a proper hero. I suppose the prince thing is rubbing off on you. But it takes me back. If the prince could see you now, he'd be pretty proud of you, don't you think? I mean, you and he were best friends. Best friends. Wait, what?
What's the matter?
Oh, sorry. I felt like I'd misspoke for a second or something. Don't mind me. Anyway, we'll make sure this is the end for Luis. Gotta report our victory to His Highness personally, right? It's like I'm seeing the prince smile again.
Right. Let's get some rest. We'll need it come tomorrow.
It's been a while.
So?
What now?
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
24.
Really?
Oh.
I found new power.
Warrior 10. Warrior 10 to what? Get all that up.
What now? New skills, new possibilities. I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger. New skills, new possibilities.
I see. Fascinating. This, right? All right.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Really? I found new power. What now?
Oh, you want... Oh. So they want me to hit him. It's not.
What now? Good. I'm still getting stronger. I found new power. Good. I'm still getting stronger. What now?
I got you.
Good night.
At long last, my lord, our investigations have borne fruit. We know where the true prince lies.
Those loyalists who disappeared with the prince led us right to him. We found traces of their coming and going.
Where was he hiding?
Far to the west of the royal capital, deep within a forest said to bewitch those who should wander in. An old village erased from today's maps. That said, against all odds, it seems that this place is...
The lost village of the Elder. Last trampled by Fortin's troops, sent to burn it to the ground.
You knew then?
I see now. To hide in a place publicly declared as destroyed. Quite a gambit. The prince was born there, you know. An illegitimate son, after the past king's heart was drawn to a woman of the village in his youthful years of debauchery.
What? Then the prince really does bear elder blood.
Fortin did not raise the village for any defiance of his scriptures. He thought only to eliminate an inconvenient heir, a threat to his power, before his birth was known. The prince's survival, his complete disappearance, this was the missing piece. Zorba, go and snuff them out for good.
Sir, consider them annihilated. I've been hoping for an opportunity to test this newfound power.
We're gonna end up having to go and save the prince, aren't we?
Now, the battle at the royal capital looms. I must begin my own preparations. If you call yourself the prince, then I will give you a prince's end. And I have just the spell to do it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Good morning. Did you sleep well? Ready to face the day?
This time, I won't let you down.
Stop that. You never have before, and you won't start today. Try to relax, and don't let this weigh too heavy on your shoulders.
But you have to come back, no matter what, okay?
I confess my mind strays back to the royal funeral. Yet we are more than we ever were then. Now we have the power to see this through.
Let's get out there, thrash him, and come back here to celebrate.
Never thought we'd find ourselves back at the Grand Cathedral for the final showdown. Let's pull ourselves together, ready our supplies, give him hell.
Let's head there.
Can we talk?
Just sublime.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hey, what's up, Wolf? Sorry if I'm not talking much. I'm kind of sick right now.
Gone clammy all over in this humidity I have.
Right. Ready?
Right.
Dude, I woke up. Well, I ended the stream last night, and I was not feeling 100%. And I was like, man, I feel fucking awful right now. And actually, I have an interesting competition. So I went to bed early, like 1 o'clock in the morning. That's early for me, by the way.
Ready?
I was like, man, when I woke up, just feeling like shit.
Bit of a tricky situation. Can't exactly say I'm the tournament's official crier anymore, things being what they are. I mean, Sanctifex Forden and St. Rella are gone. Bluntly speaking, there is no tournament anymore. But like hell, if that's gonna stop me.
So I completely called out of work, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stream, relax. I just want to play games.
As a lone citizen watching over the future of our country, you can look to me for the latest news on this upcoming fight.
No, I'm like, my entire body is like, my body was really stiff about an hour ago, but it has lightened up. But my body feels like it's still on fire, though.
Very good. Let's begin, shall we? The Day of Judgment is here. The final fight between Luis, military paragon and one-man army, and the boy who claims to be the fallen prince. The entire continent's eyes are on this battle, folks, and only one of them's walking away. Let's see a show of true strength, worthy of our new king.
Doesn't help, my sister is sick too. And then everyone I work with is sick.
Give Luis the boot.
Count Luis! Kill that imposter!
It looks to me like Luis hasn't even bothered to show at the royal capital.
Well, there's no way he'd run away from this. Anytime now. Anytime.
Whoa, over there! It's Luis's gauntlet runner! And so the leading candidate finally makes his appearance.
Luis.
You still have to travel a lot before the end of the year. You got 1 week left. Pretty much 1 week and a half.
Have finally come face to face. Let's introduce our candidates once again for this final bout. Our first candidate, Count Luis. Adopted son of a minor nobleman, he rose to fame on his incredible military merits, quelling domestic conflicts and almost becoming our nation's youngest general.
Oh, really? How's that going?
Suspected of attacking His Highness, he was denounced and cast down, but his name has since been cleared, and now here he stands, closest to the throne. Then we have the Elden candidate, he who claims to be none other than His Highness, the Prince. Though his identity is uncertain, his strength is undeniable. Through his campaign, we've seen his team flourish, counting even the songstress Juna among them. The time has come to demonstrate his power. Will it be enough for this youth to take the throne?
I have to commend you. A lesser man would have run. This all began with the king's failings. He was an unworthy ruler, and his incompetence bred the chaos that followed. You, who claim to be the prince, what do you believe the people seek in their king?
The intellect to resolve everything.
Can intellect alone protect the people? In the end, words are nothing against power. Now let me ask you, my gathered people. What is it that makes a king?
Power! My Lord Luis, kill him now! Only the strong can rule!
Your Highness, show us your power!
Young candidate, have you or your party any final speeches before the duel?
We have only one thing to say. Wake up! Luis's fair world is barbaric. A land where the strong prey on the weak. He promises protection, but he is the very man who would see you slain. Hear this. Luis ordered my home destroyed by a human. Are we a land of animals? Or are we a nation united in the protection of the weak, in raising up our neighbors?
He's the type of man who will kill anyone who gets in his way.
He's Griffith.
If you crown him king, I know the country will burn. Rella said as much.
People, do not let your hearts falter. I desire but one thing, a world without inequality. And I shall gladly offer my shield to all of those who follow this ideal. Those who do not, however, will be slain without mercy or regret. It could not be simpler.
If your equality means you will sacrifice the people who need help most, then I deny your world!
So, you think you have the strength to protect the weak? Then prove to me these are more than empty words. Come then, and act your part in this showdown. I have a new world to build, and you will die in its name.
The time has come. I call upon a royal finishing this. Here it is.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Wizard! Burn!
There
No
is no
holding
escape
back.
from me.
I'll cut you down.
You defy the rule of strength, then
Give
die
me
by it.
strength. Erode.
I will annihilate you! Come, accept my challenge. I feel so heavy.
Watch me. It's slowing you down, Captain.
I owe you.
I am grateful. Captain,
Vitus
your attack
power.
will be weakened.
There
I
is
shall
no
vanquish
escape.
evil.
We
I
settle
pray
this
you're ready.
here.
I shall confound you.
Can you endure it? Come, accept my challenge.
Strength is fading.
I strike to kill.
At this rate,
God.
I'll show you. Down.
How's this?
I need help. My thanks.
Thank you.
I won't hold back! With healing power!
Helpful as ever.
I am grateful. Thanks.
Captain,
Are you
your
prepared?
attacks have been weakened.
There is no
Souls
escape
of
from me.
kings, give me strength.
If I can keep his attack down, I think I'll be fine.
Annihilate you! Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Stroll's combat power is down.
I owe you.
Wizard! Fire!
We settle this here.
Even I pray you're ready. It is your turn!
I see. It would appear you have the metal to defend your claims. Then I need not hold back either. Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Bloody Bloody hell!
I strike to kill!
Oh, bloody hell!
Not good! I strike to kill! Oh, bloody hell!
That's fine. I'll just kill everyone.
Scroll combat power down!
Helpful as ever.
That was helpful.
There is no escape
Royal
from
Soul! We're not out of this yet!
I owe you.
I'm grateful. That helped.
I call upon royal power within!
Scroll, we gotta aim better than that.
It's not good. All the attacks.
will
Now he's gonna really
annihilate
fuck me up.
you!
I was not expecting that.
Can you endure it? I strike to kill!
Accept it. She's doing great.
I strike to kill!
Badly wounded.
Fine.
Can anyone heal him?
Summoner.
Erode. This is just what I need. Someone heal him.
Helpful as ever.
Vitus power!
My thanks.
That was helpful. Thank you.
Are you prepared? Can you endure it?
I feel this.
Bloody hell! So good!
Trivial.
So glad I.
Take my fullest power. I shall confound you. Behold this power. Falcon.
I owe you.
I am grateful.
Wizard! With healing power!
Helpful as ever.
That was helpful. That helped.
I call upon royal power within! I will annihilate you! Can you endure it?
No way!
I strike to kill! Come, accept my challenge! I strike to kill!
I don't know why you decided to catch her.
Believe this. Yufa, your attack power is weakened.
Erode. This is just what I need.
I owe you.
There is no escape.
Royal
from
Soul!
My thanks.
I am grateful. Thank you.
We settle this here. Haha, good. Very good. Yours is a worthy power, one untainted by petty tactics or cheap tricks. However,
When you have up your sleeve.
magnificent. You truly have become more powerful. But I would expect no less of a remnant of humankind. You're a survivor of a lost tribe, aren't you?
Humankind?
You never play a game. They were very long games.
Because he's elder, you would call him a monster.
You should know the truth by now. After all that time I allowed you to spend on that pagan island. History as told by the Sanctus Church is a fiction. No doubt you saw all the evidence of a truer history. One that told of ancient times where the land was ruled by a far different people.
You mean the legends according to the murals and ruins from the temple?
Yufa, don't humor him.
But if that war between gods truly did come to pass...
Gods? How droll.
You playing
They may have
1999.
governed all things with works far beyond ours, but they were no gods. They were an ancient tribe unlike any other race now lost. Wielders of true magic. The modern age saw them called Elder, shunned from our cities. But in their time, they were known as humankind.
I thought humans were those mad monsters. What are you trying to say now?
Luis, you dog.
Okay.
Your lies will soil His Highness's name no longer.
You believe it false? What would I stand to gain from lies?
Elda are actually humankind? Why wouldn't I know that?
Hear me! His appearance as a boy is mere trickery. In truth, he is humankind. He is kin to the feral monstrosities that roam this land, leaving carnage in their wake.
He doesn't know when to give up. No one would believe this madness.
No need to distress yourself. I'll show you the proof. You, boy, who call yourself the prince. You will be the cornerstone upon which my utopia is built.
Utopia?
What's happening?
What is him?
Witness the truth! Good people, you would know the identity of your would-be prince. Here he is!
Oh yeah, those like actual anime cutscenes.
It's a monster! It's a human! This can't be.
The truth of the humans is laid bare. They're no beasts, but another form of the Elder Tribe. Cast aside their guise with magic, and they reveal their true colors. He is no royalty, no boy, but a ruthless fiend intent on your throne!
It's not true! It has to be one of the Count's illusions!
What illusion? That's no prince! It's a monster!
It'll kill us all! Run!
What has become of him?
It must be Luis's wicked magic. Yet, oh, the aura of Magla, it's exactly like a human's.
He's not!
He's a human.
Hey! Snap out of it! You have to stop this! Ah!
What the fuck is going on? To help anyone in need. Was it too idealistic? Was it too naive to win?
Afraid. Be not afraid, child. 'Tis not thy true self. 'Tis not thy true fate.
You gotta rest until February 1st.
In this moment, thy mind is disturbed, twisted by the power of that man. The time has come. Thou must face the truth deepest within thee.
What's the Royal Rumble?
Remember again thy true self, the purpose of thy birth.
My purpose. Yes, that's right. I took on a mission to save the prince.
An ideal world. Even if reality crushes everything I believe in, even if my ideals languish.
Oh yeah, I agree.
I know I can trust you to see them through.
I'm gonna say this though, is I'm kind of hoping the Raw on Netflix with Rhea versus Liv, I'm hoping that's the last time we see of this whole debacle. That's just personally me, because I know they wanted to extend it out to WrestleMania, but the story is going nowhere. If you're gonna put the championship back on Rhea, do it already. That's my personal opinion. Yeah, like, I didn't mind it in the beginning. Like, I think Liv in the very beginning of her championship reign was actually really good. But now it's just kind of like, she had a second championship reign. It ain't good as much as the first time she had a championship reign. And, you know, she said, you know, of course she's playing, you know, the Beast. I'm with Brock Lesnar. It really depends on with all the court stuff that's going on. I'm not gonna get into the whole. You probably already know, but that really depends with all that stuff. That they bring him back. If they're gonna bring him back, he'll probably come back during the Royal Rumble. And I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back during the Royal Rumble. He doesn't win the Royal Rumble, but you could have a match between Roman, Punk, and Lesnar to see who gets Paul Heyman. Like a Paul Heyman battle. Because Roman's not going to get the championship from Cody. We already know this. We also don't know if The Rock is going to show up at all because he's so busy. That's the other issue with that whole thing. But like usually at this point, I don't think he needs a title reign. That's the thing. Like, Roman doesn't need a title reign. I think you give it to someone. I think Cody's gonna have 2 years as champion. That's what I think. And the reason why is because we're already seeing him with Cody Rhodes. We're already seeing him slightly turn over and slowly turning heel. And I think you give him another solid year as a heel character, like become a Homelander. And then at WrestleMania 42, he drops the title to someone else. I don't think Roman needs it at all. Like, that's my personal opinion. He had 4 years. I don't think he said that unless he did, but I know that he says he's going to defend his championship. I don't think Triple H is going to allow him drop it this soon, to be honest. He's such a big baby face right now that his merch sales are still selling very well. The title's still selling very well. Overall, Cody is doing very well for the company, and yeah, I also think John Cena's coming back next year, and it seems like he's going to be doing every pay-per-view. He'll be there on the big launch for Netflix for Raw. And I wouldn't be surprised if he has a match during that time. They didn't even say it was a pay-per-view. Like, it's a pay-per-view, but like Triple H is like, nah, it's not a pay-per-view. Do I think Saturday Night Main Event was that bad? I don't think it's that bad. It's not the worst pay-per-view of this year. I don't think Ric Flair would come back because he's currently part of AEW. I think people forget that he's part of AEW. I also, like, Ric Flair ain't gonna do anything. He'll go in someplace else. But I personally think the story is gonna go is, oh yeah, I'm like, beat Ric Flair, huh? Like, the fucking man's 80 years old. Like, goddamn. I do think that the way that I think the whole story should go, because the WWE now these days is really based off storytelling. It's not so much about who has the most titles or whatever. It's more about the story that they can tell with the titles itself. I personally think John Cena doesn't win it at WrestleMania. I think Gunther's gonna drop the Gunther's gonna drop the title to John Cena. I don't think so, because like John Cena hasn't won a match since like 2017 or something like that. I don't think you automatically give him the championship run. You got to make sure that, like, I think if you're going to build a story, you know, for John Cena, let him wrestle on Raw main event, you know, Raw on Netflix. Let him wrestle, you know, in February during the Royal Rumble. I think that he will get a title shot at the Royal Rumble. But I also don't have him winning the Royal Rumble. Funny enough, my story goes is that he doesn't win the Rumble, and you have someone else win the Royal Rumble to go face Cody Rhodes. We already know that. I don't think Roman doesn't need to win the Royal Rumble to go face Cody Rhodes. CM Punk doesn't. He has the thing with Paul Heyman now to get in the WrestleMania. Generally, like, Seth Rollins doesn't need to win it. You need to make sure that if you tell this story, I would actually say Kevin Owens and on the Royal Rumble has more of a shot right now to win the Royal Rumble to go against Cody right now. I don't think he'll win Money in the Bank. I think he'll win Elimination Chamber. I think people forget about Elimination Chamber, and I think he wins the Elimination Chamber, goes against Gunther at WrestleMania, and then he loses at WrestleMania, and he's like, goddamn, you know, maybe I'm not 100%. It's at the end of the year. He says he's doing a whole year event. So December of next year, that's the reason why I'm saying that he doesn't have to get the title automatically. He can lose WrestleMania, win it during SummerSlam, right? Probably if they continue Saturday Night Main Event, that will be his last pay-per-view. We also know Goldberg is going to have a retirement match next year too against Gunther. So I think John and Goldberg are going to be the two against Gunther. And Goldberg's not going to win the title, obviously. It's just going to... I think he'll have, like, a big match at, like, Money in the Bank or something like that. Yeah, he'll be there. You got to put Randy Orton in there. You know, maybe, like, I don't know who you would, like, obviously those two. I don't know who else you would put in that whole situation. But I do think if he's there for every pay-per-view, right? And we're not talking about, like, SmackDown or Raw generally, right? And we're generally just talking about, I almost spilt my entire Powerade on my desk. That would have been a disaster.
It's always been that way. Whenever my life's been the hardest, you are always there to help me through it. After all, you're mine.
At least I'm slowly feeling better.
Up! Wake up! Hey!
Are you well?
I had a strange dream.
Phew. You seem coherent at least. We saw you take on a terrible, monstrous form. We knew not what to do.
You had vast reserves of magic poured into you. It was eating away at your body and mind, but I've managed to suppress it. He may be back with us, but without rest, he will surely succumb to the spell. I don't know if he can withstand the same magic a second time.
I will not let you die.
It would appear the throne is now mine in every sense. None remain to oppose me. Your vengeance is at hand. Will you not finally slay the monster and avenge your people?
Shut up!
Unfortunately, the prince is finished either way. Both this imposter and the true prince at death's door, deep in the woods.
The true prince? You bastard! What have you done?
Bloody hell! Is that why he called us here? It was all just a bloody distraction!
Your part in this has ended. Go where you wish, but I advise you run fast if you would outpace your hunters.
Seize the monster! I don't care if you have to kill it!
Attention now. This looks dire.
How could you deceive us?
I knew all along that filthy lowborn was hiding something.
We retreat to our gauntlet runner. We must find him safe haven to rest.
It won't be long until the entire kingdom hears of this mess. We've no safe haven left.
Gallica, we've only got one option now. I'm worried about the prince too. I know. We'll head to my home and the prince's refuge, the Elden Sanctum.
Count Luis has saved the country. He has driven off the human who sought to usurp it.
Count Luis is our true savior.
Sounds like we've got our next king, then.
Might as well fall in with him. He'll keep us safe from any humans at the very least.
They'll be all right, won't they?
That boy is no monster. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Luis! What the hell did he do? Stay safe out there, boy.
The flow of that evil Magla was surely born from Luis's magic. What a terrifying force.
I'll remember that sight for the rest of my days. But he hasn't got you beat yet, my friend. You can't tell me the fight's over.
Why?
There's no time to waste this.
It was more of a defeat than it was a departure. They board the gauntlet runner and rush from the capital, as though hiding from the shrieking animosity of the masses. What more can they endure? There is no light to be seen.
A hiding place for the Elder Tribe. Wonders never cease.
We can marvel at it later. The mirror hasn't shown me anything for a while. I can't even see the room now, let alone the prince.
No. Just after we'd finally resolved the curse, too.
Luis's final words trouble me. We must hurry on.
At first glance, it is a simple forest, deep as any other. But the observant may sense that every tree in its formation is ancient and grand, bathed in mystical serenity. The name of this place is familiar only to the few who grasp the truth. The ancient Elden Sanctum.
Can you walk, lad?
That's a relief. Seems like the rest on the right here did him some good.
Poor chap's even got me worried. I'll shuffle along too.
Hey, I reacted poorly when you were turned into that thing. I apologize. My mind just went blank. For a moment, I doubted you. Forgive me. I should have recognized Luis's drivel for what it was.
It's behind us now.
Nothing will shake me like that again, I swear it. I will never turn from you. And here's hoping there can be no surprises worse than that.
But what a sea of trees. If we get lost in here, we're never getting out.
I can sense a special barrier in place. Meant to deliberately lead people astray, too. A perfect place to hide.
Gallica, how fares His Highness? Does the Farsight Mirror yield any news?
No. I checked a bunch of times in the Gauntlet Runner. I'm not seeing anything. I'm worried.
Hurry and lead the way.
Right. Everyone stay close so we don't get separated. The village is this way.
This is not good. Gotcha.
What now?
Huh? This looks like... Who are you?
Are you all right?
The royal flower? A surprise to see them blooming here.
Something about this place. Yes. The flow of Magla is strong here. It is much like the altar of the dragon god. The Magla in the air seems to be concentrated here. What is this place?
Gallica, something the matter? Your mind seems elsewhere.
Oh, sorry. I've got this weird feeling that something really important happened here. Anyway, let's keep moving.
So here you are at last.
Why?
Zorba's gonna follow us.
How odd. This place is clearly in ruins, but it doesn't look like natural decay.
It was burned to the ground. One day, a bunch of kingdom soldiers showed up out of the blue. Without so much as a reason. They made an inferno of the place.
But why? Why would His Majesty order such an atrocity?
Thinking back now, it may have been Forden who led the charge. I can't be certain. But if it was up to him, he would have done it just to purge the filthy Elda tribe.
Luis claimed that the Elden people were just another form of the humans. If he spoke true...
They're not. There's no way. Anyway, more than half of the villagers died in the fire. And those who survived were forced to hide in caves. That way everyone would think they were wiped out.
'Tis a shrewd ploy indeed, to hide in a place the enemy themselves saw destroyed. Yet, why did Alcis? No matter. His Highness is in this cave, correct?
Yes, over there. What? That...
He draws no breath. Likely a stab in the back. I doubt he even had time to shout.
I recognize him. He was the associate of the first operative I came in contact with. He was a lot more skilled than those Sanctist warrior monks. Now...
Gallica, the cave is just ahead, yes?
Yes. It's past the woods, over there.
Then we move.
I don't like this. Russell? You're safe!
Huh? My word. Is that you, Gallica?
You were His Highness's tutor.
Hmm? I know but one red-dressed knight. Are you the Royal Guard? The Lady Hulkenberg? By the heavens! Then...
She's been helping us. Everyone here is a trusted ally. They've all fought to save the prince.
Alas. Oh, what a tragedy. If this reunion had only been a moment sooner.
Russell, where is His Highness? What happened? Is His Highness safe?
A few days ago, those detestable cursed thorns finally faded. I cannot tell you how long I had waited to see them gone. It was truly a joy beyond words. It happened before we could fathom it. A lone stranger, a loathsome figure came striding in. His Highness had only just regained consciousness since the curse's lifting. Yet, to protect us, he threw himself upon the assassin's blade. We were horror-struck. His Highness lay pierced through the heart, and we saw him breathe his last.
No, that can't be true.
The stranger was a master of magic. None could match him. Of the Resistance's numbers, only I remain.
Who was responsible for this?
I don't know who the murderer was, but he cried his patron's name aloud as he did the deed. For Count Luis.
It's all about.
From the moment he appeared, I believe his sole purpose was to kill His Highness. As soon as the lifelight left the prince's eyes, the stranger left, with only a smile.
An innocent boy. Twice tormented in the clutches of assassins. All because of the family he was born into.
Luis, there really is no evil you won't stoop to.
Please, Russell. Where is the prince?
We've laid him in the prayer room for now, at the end of the cave. He rests just this way.
You're coming, aren't you, love?
I must go to him.
You're right. Maybe we'll find some way to help.
Ah, I'd heard a rumor that there was a boy candidate who claimed to be His Highness. So, that was you? 'Tis just as St. Rilla said. You're no scoundrel. Indeed, you risked life and livelihood to see His Highness restored. Strange. Something in you reminds me of His Highness.
Something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Well, I will go before you to the prayer room. Once you are ready, you are free to join me.
You going to stay here?
No. I must bear witness myself. As his knight, I must.
I keep saying, Lucius Griffith from Berserk. He doesn't care he will kill anyone that gets in his way.
I'm a little worried.
It's nearly time. Long have I waited.
Beg pardon?
Hey, you.
You must hurry. The time has come.
What?
All was for this day. There is still time.
There's a bunch of people who died.
Sure. What?
Follow that.
This way.
No. Your Highness.
Why?
I didn't realize anyone still remained to weep over this child. Hmm? Gallica, you've returned.
Milady Gruade. It's been a long time.
May I ask who this is?
She is the chiefess of this village. The Hermitess Gruade.
She was kind enough to shelter the entire organization when His Highness fled to these woods.
I can't believe he's gone. I'm just some parapus orphan from the slums. I was never supposed to outlive any prince. Was he killed here?
No. It all happened in the bunk room in the back. We moved him here to the altar once all was quiet. I don't know if you'd believe me, but I received a revelation. Should the prince die, his body should be kept safe and still here until the rightful day comes. Even if the boy is but a bastard sired by that despicable man. He is still Her Majesty's son.
Despicable? What, you mean the king? Wait, who's Her Majesty?
Do you know nothing of the child's mother? The boy was not brought across borders to us. He was born here, in the ancient sanctum. His mother was our past chiefess, the queen of our elder tribe. She was a flower amidst the forests, a woman of such beauty, grace, and kindness. She saved this child from the flames, and it cost her her life. Her death is on that man's hands. Like a piper, he wandered in and seduced the young queen with his idealistic tales. But he failed to protect his family and died powerless. The village was only set ablaze because the boy was in the way of the Sanctus Church's designs on the throne. And that insipid king could do nothing to stop them. But you see, this boy, His Highness the Prince, looks so much like Her Majesty. And so... You there, boy. Are you perhaps... no, it can't be. And yet...
Is something amiss, Milady Gruide? He is one of Gallica's allies. His loyalty stands with His Highness, and he has risked much in the Prince's name.
Whoa! What's with the formal introduction? You were the one who gave us our orders in the first place.
Hurry.
Hey, are you okay?
The time has come. Here thou camest to the end of thy journey. This secret place was home to thee. Now remember thy path thus far. Walk thy life's road and see it anew. I have been waiting for thee to overcome thy trials. Long have I waited for thy return. Know this, his life is not yet ended.
What do you mean?
It all started on that ill-fated day when the usurper thought to extinguish his light. Before he fades away, recount all thou hast seen and felt, all thou hast gained in thy journey's course.
Look now to the past, I see the road I traveled on. Journey.
Gallica and thee sought to take the head of Luis, but thy efforts came to naught. So, ye moved instead to join a tournament to decide the land's king.
In the prince's name.
Though thy plan was reckless, thou didst win the trust of the people by the support of peers and subjects alike. Thus, thou didst declare thyself the prince.
It was all for victory.
After overcoming many obstacles, thou didst finally lift the prince's curse. Yet by the cruel machinations of another, the young prince
is no longer with us.
Thy sole mission was to save the prince. Bereft of him, thou hast no further reason to live.
That's not true.
If the prince is dead, weren't thy efforts all for naught?
He's not dead.
So thy resolve is yet unbroken. So be it. Thou hast earned the truth. He was consumed by the curse, and was taken by a deep, abiding slumber. Yet his soul remained alive. So from his earthly form, I extracted his soul, that he might travel the land in Odyssey. And thus his stilled sands began to flow once more. Thy journey hast taken thee far, and taught thee much. So now I ask thee, who art thou?
I'm the prince's friend.
Is that truly thy role? Clear your mind and think. To name but a few, thy parents, memories of thy youth. Hast thou any recollection of where and how thy youngest years were spent? Yes, thy memories begin the moment thou befriend the prince. Dost thou suspect the reason?
I just don't remember.
Then search thy mind. Thou knowest the truth in thy heart, surely. Thou hast nothing. Thou art a being of mine own creation. 'Twas Gallica alone who the Resistance laid their hopes upon all those days past. Thy life had yet to begin. All thou hadst, all that had been bestowed, was a memory. Thy mission to save the prince. Thy memories of youth in the prince's company, and the void enshrouding all else in thy past. All signs of thy conjured existence.
I have nothing?
Nay, the words of the prince in thy memory are unmistakably of his true heart. The memories gained on thy journey, the friendships made, the trust forged. These true things art thine own. All thy trials, all thy experiences wert to prepare thee for this day, to share the strength thou hast gained with thy other self.
Do you mean...
Accept the truth, and thou wilt face an ordeal beyond any you have yet faced. If thy desire is instead for freedom, thou mayest still abandon thy mission and end it here.
Is that right?
So I bid thee answer my final question. Who art thou in truth?
I am... the prince.
What is this? I feel a curious resonance.
Could this be? But how? Impossible.
Hey, what's going on?
What awaits us now?
Ah, life is not yet lost. Thou wert born apart from the prince's flesh, born of his desire to change the world. In his stead didst thou travel the world. Thou didst support his heart, and became his living fantasy. That is thy true self. Thou art everything the prince sought to be, his ideal.
Yeah, so we're not even real.
It all began with the novel in thy possession. Drawn by the divine relic, Magla coalesced into flesh, and flesh coalesced into form. The form of an elder, as I once was. The time hath come. Awaken, reborn anew. No more the prince's dream of utopia thou wouldst chase. Nay, but thine own.
What the fuck?
What? What is this?
What's happened?
Thou hast done well to guide him this far.
This voice. I'm sure I've heard it before.
Thy mind should now be clearing. Remember now thy true charge. He was never a member of the Resistance. The mission, the departure, was thine alone. And thereafter didst thou encounter him.
Who are you? Wait, what am I saying?
In those long ago days, he had just been born into this land. Newborn in form, if not in appearance. The boy needed a guide. Thus, I decided his memories would be thine. Thou wouldst share past and purpose. A memory so crafted to suit thee. My journey to the capital would not be made alone, but alongside him.
No, that can't be. He was there when we got our orders.
I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
No! But... I was alone?
By this choice, he might be saved. By these gentle, necessary lies, we could live to see this day when our dearest wish is fulfilled. As he traveled alongside thee, he gained both strength and wisdom. It is only by thy efforts that my voice reached him. He has now been saved, and so the journey ends here. Thou hast fulfilled thy mission admirably.
What? Wait just a minute. What do you mean, it ends here?
From here on, thy path is thy own. Choose thy own future for thyself, and may the fates smile on thy journey.
How do we make sense of this?
Is it really you? How do you feel?
feel fine, I think.
There seems to be no doubt. He is still himself, but I also sense His Highness within him.
Everyone, I need to tell you something. The truth is...
So let me get this straight. You're saying it's not a matter of our captain and His Highness joining together, but that the former was this disembodied entity sprung from the latter?
Then, that's why he had no memories? 'Cause he didn't even exist?
Mm-hmm.
I see. Finally, I understand the strange feeling I had sensed upon our meeting. What shaped you, so to speak, was the prince's will itself. A part of his consciousness. Yes, the prince's very heart. He was his soul given flesh. Perhaps the form we knew was one shaped by material magla, much like how the dragon god manifests beyond the vessel Drakadios.
A mass of magla with a will. Forget the dragon god. He may as well have been a dragon himself. Small wonder he awakened to an archetype before anyone else. It was no great aptitude for magic. He himself was composed of pure magla.
The self, as a manifestation of one's desires. Similar to archetypes. I suppose this is the very essence of magic.
You mean to say that it was not merely pretense to claim the prince's name? He truly was His Highness all along?
If that's true, this is finally your reunion with your sworn liege. Seems like cause for rejoicing, eh? Lady Hulkenberg of the Royal Guard.
But I failed to protect His Highness.
No. I am sure the strength of your devotion had a hand in saving him.
While all and sundry believed the lad had shuffled off, you alone kept the faith, milady. And in the end, that faith was rewarded.
Fate was changed.
Yep.
Are you really His Royal Highness the Prince? Please, please forgive me, Your Highness. I failed you when you needed me most. And more, despite being a member of your Royal Guard, I did not recognize Your Highness at our meeting and showed you such insolence.
Actually, you've been there for me this whole time.
He's right, you know. If we'd not met you, we'd certainly never have made it this far.
This time, I will protect you. Even should it cost me my very life. I swear to it.
Finally, we've done Grius proud. We've really done it.
By the way, what are we supposed to call you now? I mean, how would you prefer to be addressed, my lord?
You can just keep, calling me Captain.
No, Your Highness! With all respect, I must object.
This is no time to be thick-headed, Miguel. He's the one who gets to decide what we bally call him, so we'll listen to him, eh? What?
You, sir, should be begging His Highness for forgiveness on bended knee. You mangled the royal runner to your own whimsy, you lout!
Well, that is. I mean, it was all dashed useful in the end, wasn't it? A bit of clemency, Your Highness.
So much for acting same as always.
I'm gonna end up having to fight
It's
the
beyond
necromancer.
belief. Not just that a child who'd lain cold for years could come back to us,
but through such extraordinary circumstances. After so long in the curse's thrall, he could not even open his eyes. He may as well have been a corpse. But all this time, he had been on his own journey. It was the boy's dearest wish. He spoke of a fantasy of traveling the world, meeting its people, seeing its truths. And without him even knowing, magic made it real. He is a child of Elden blood and Elden legacy. All these years he spent in the village, he has rested near the secret of true magic. Perhaps this is how it came to be.
His was a fantasy surpassing fantasy. It became more than a dream, but a self-possessed force acting of its own volition. And now, reunited, Prince and fantasy live anew.
A journey to discover and reclaim the self, in all senses. No wonder he set off the custom igniter in the Royal Gauntlet Runner. It was the Crown Prince himself.
Even having it all explained like this, it feels like nothing short of a miracle.
I can only guess that fate had a hand in it.
That's right. I remember, I heard a voice. Guide him, it said.
A voice? Whose?
If you can't remember anything from before our journey, then we probably met after you'd only just... happened, right? I shouldn't have known you then. But for some reason, I was convinced that we'd always been together. I thought we both received the order to save the prince, too. Ever since the moment I heard that weird voice guiding me.
A voice? Lady Gruade mentioned a revelation. Hold on, are we still being mystic and metaphorical, or was there an actual guide involved?
I know someone was guiding me. I just don't know who.
So a disembodied voice. Hang on. Come to think of it, that sounds a bit familiar for me too.
Hey, who do you think the voice belongs to? Any idea?
I have a faint idea, but I'm not entirely sure.
Come to think of it, this place, the light coming in, they seem familiar.
I might say the same. When I first acquired this power, I had a vision of somewhere not unlike these grounds.
Does this mean that we've been guided as well?
Perhaps someone has been at your side unseen, watching over the course of your journey. I imagine all this comes as a great shock for you as well. But here you are, back in your rightful place.
What's an RPG you can recommend for new RPG players? What type of RPGs are you?
You have come to the end of your arduous journey and found new life. It is a life well won, grasped with your own two hands.
Chief Gruade, we want to know everything. What is the truth behind your tribe, the Elder? We Mustari are also said to have inherited truths of the world before us. Histories hushed by sanctism. But this village, it is something altogether different. I myself feel a strange familiarity here. A lost haven underground, yet letting of the sky's light. Please, tell us, what is the Elder Tribe?
To know what we are, you must first know our history. Come to the altar room past the door. I'll wait for you there.
Now what am I to do?
then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. Now then. What now?
I will also say with JRPGs like this, you can see how many hours I have in the game is 64 hours of the game. And I'm still not done with the game. Like, it is just a very long game.
What now?
I'm not ending. So, yeah. Hello everyone, if you like this video then don't hesitate to check out the channel, where I upload my playthroughs, thoughts on games, and many other videos based around video games. If you want to see when the next video goes up, then don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button. Hope everyone has a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Bye!